Hello and welcome back again. Thank you for coming. I just wanted to provide you an update in regards to my keto journey about something that I think it's pretty important, specifically for people that may have eating disorders and for women, particularly because I also want to speak about my period. So, the latest update I have on regards to my plan, this is the second time that I have my period while I'm being on keto. It's been better than the first time because I've been already a longer time on keto. So I can say that the pain management is much better than when I'm under carbs, but I still suffer some kind of pain. I had some swelling, some liquid retention, some fluid retention, but not as much as when I'm obviously on carbs. And also, something I noticed and that I can definitely deal with is the craving management, which I wasn't able to manage as good as I expected. I didn't eat any foods that were not keto, but definitely I consumed a lot more of sweets, so to speak. These kind of foods that are processed, that are made with keto ingredients, like non-sugary sweetener, heavy cream, almond flour, those kind of things that you can actually take up and make a nice dessert. But the problem is that these type of products, at least in my country, are very, very expensive. If you want to consume it like every once in a while, you really have to think about it because it's quite expensive. When it comes to do them yourself, it's a little bit better. The problem, at least for myself, is that if I do a pan of some kind of sweets, I'm going to eat it all at once in one sitting during the same day. I'm going to go to the kitchen and I'm going to be opening that fridge until it's over, probably. So I cannot prepare those kind of things for myself because I'm going to eat them. So I make myself a brownie and I ate almost more than half of it. So I know that maybe I have gained a little bit of weight because I ate a little bit more calories than I expected during last week. But now that my period is gone, I'm back on track and I'm not feeling like that craving. Now, I decided that I wanted to buy anyway some kind of coconut flour, maybe for some future preparations and things like that. And I did like some kind of pancake today for lunch for myself with one egg, something small. That's what I wanted to have. And it wasn't good for me. As far as I know, coconut flour, for being something that has a little bit more carbs and a little bit more fiber, it retains more liquid, so it can be a little bit harsher on your stomach. And for my stomach, it was terrible. I had that like at 2 p.m., 2:30, and I still feel very full and not very comfortable as normal. So I'm gonna be more careful whenever I try to implement eating something or cooking something with it. For my dinner today, I have some beef patties, kind of medium beef patties, and I've made them in a tomato sauce with some spices, maybe pepper, garlic powder, oregano, things like that. And then I'm going to make a salad with those beef patties and the tomato sauce, and that's probably be my dinner for tonight. I'm not gonna eat too many of them though, because I really feel full. I feel like if I've had something so heavy, something so, I don't know. So I don't want to go over my carbs today. And if that happened, I'm sure that I will get on board pretty quickly. But that's my update. Just I haven't lost that much from last week because I was on my period, and like I said, I can gain up to 6 pounds or even more depending on the situation. So I'm definitely not weighing myself until I'm completely out of it, like maybe tomorrow or even Saturday, because with this coconut flour pancake that I made, I don't think it's going to be a good idea. But anyway, I'm still working on my progress. I'm feeling great. I'm still going to the gym. And I'm still being very, very mindful with what I eat and trying not to consume many processed foods to make it, number one, less expensive, and number two, healthier. And well, that's it. I hope that it helps you in any way. That's my first roadblock I think I've been having on my diet, and I haven't fell into eating anything specifically sugary or too much of carbs, even if it's natural. I mean, I've had like maybe a few strawberries, but separate in days and not too many at a time, things like that. So I'm really working on that, and I still have a few kilograms to go, and I'm really planning to get there. So if you want to see me with at least 5 or 6 kilograms less, just stay tuned, and I'll be back to show you. Thank you so much. Bye bye.